Again, Goodnice, or habari hujambo, if you'll excuse my Swahili. No zoo is complete without some beasts from the savannah, so our broken down old farm has been replaced with a sub-Saharan paradise, thanks to the one and only Kayara. I'm so proud of what the Goodnice has achieved so far in my beautiful hometown, and now it's been made better with our highest budget area yet, thanks to a generous donation from the Winterland Corporation. For the first time since Hannibal of Carthage crossed these mountains, elephants once again roam the hills of Bella Brava, only now with footballs instead of weapons, which I think is a lot nicer. Guests can also see our beautiful new pride of lions. We made sure not to name any of them Scar or Mufasa, just to be safe. We also have a family of warthogs, which turned out to be a lot more like Pumbaa than we expected. They're so playful, we should call them warthogs. And lastly, if you need some time out of the sun, visit our fruit bat cave. I'm afraid we have no free fruit, but plenty of bats. Every 2 weeks, Bella Brava only gets more and more Bella. So come on down. Goodnice.
I really love the fact that she clearly took the word Goodnice as like a way of saying goodbye. She goes like, so come on down. Goodnice. So sweet. Just the sweetest, loveliest lady. I just love her so much. Glad you enjoyed the video, guys. The thing is, the Italian simply never misses. Let me pull up Bella Brava itself and Kayara, who I'm going to get on the line shortly, as best we can. I know she's having some internet problems tonight. Kayara did better than she realised in a couple of ways, because this thing that she's built, like particularly the big building in the middle, is framed so well. Like, look at the way that you can see it. Like, this is Dolga's nature path through the mountains, as I'm sure you guys remember from last time. And like, look at that. Look how well it is like perfectly framed in there. And as you move through, it just like slowly reveals itself. One other angle we got of that that's maybe even better, and you saw it in the video. But look at this one, right? So this is, again, this is in Dolga's American park. And if you just go to this observation window, well, look at that. The trees, like, framing it, just absolutely sensational. Like, she could not have done that any better. We are going to need to hear the gal. That, I believe, should be it. Kayara, hello. Okay, not yet. To be fair,
hello?
Oh, there we go. Sorry, that was my bad, Kaz. I really should have got you for a mic test before stream. Could you say hello one more time?
Hello, one more time.
Perfectly done. Okay, so I can tell that your internet is bad because you're hearing me on about a 3-second delay, which is it's great. It's like I'm calling you back in 2005 on Skype or something. So this situation with Kaz on Discord is probably going to be a case of I will ask Kayara direct questions and we will get answers to those. But I will be doing pretty much all of the standard chit chat. So Kayara got given, I don't know if we would consider it a blessing or a curse, but we gave her Africa, which to me means basically the big budget bit, doesn't it? Because it means all of the really big mammals, all of the things that people pay big money to see, your elephants and your lions, etc. Kayara, were you happy to get Africa as your theme?
Definitely, it was one of the easier themes.
One of the easier themes for you. Well, I know that elephants are your favourite animal, so I'm sure that helped.
True.
But yeah, being able to build from...
Not really.
Okay, maybe not. But I know that, like, I figured you might enjoy, you know, building around your favourite animal, but at the same time, that also gives you its own challenges of, like, space and how to use it. Kate's blessing the rains down in Africa, of course. But, and indeed, you had to use a big old chunk of land for your sweet, sweet Ellies. But let's probably first address the couple of entrances that you have for this. Dolgi, with his American area, had 2 routes that led to the next bit, as I mentioned before. So he had this sort of almost elven wooden wood forest pathy bit that comes out through here. And this, rather conveniently, not only do you get a cute little Atumbi sign, but it leads you straight onto your observation platform. And I think, Kayara, you were the first person, oh, maybe other than Yero. I suppose Yero had something a bit like this. I was about to say you were the first person to have a raised path that goes over a habitat, but I suppose Yero's penguins actually beat you to that. But this was really, really impressive, because I really loved that you actually went to the extent of theming all the path. In case you guys weren't aware, and maybe if you don't play Planet Zoo, these path railings are all custom. This is piece by piece stuff. This isn't just like the default railing. And this is 156 pieces itself, this big umbrella. So there's a lot of really expert custom stuff going on here. So I really like that this is a very, very like guest-centric build. Okay, I really like how it really prioritizes view over the animals. I suppose especially, I mean, you go to a lot more zoos than me, Kaz. Lions, you don't really see them a lot at the zoo, do you? Like, they're very private. And I feel like this gives a good sort of compromise in that you can get a really good view of them, but they're not really too bothered by the guests, you know, because they're way above. So I thought that was a smart move. Oh, look at that. What you got? Oh, they just carry around a little cube. That's cute. That's cute. How many did you go with in the end, Kayara? How many lions?
I think 5 or 6.
5 or 6, nice. That's a healthy pride, I would assume. I don't know anything about animals. It all like dovetails very nicely because it all the paths end up in this really big building that you've got in the middle, and I absolutely love the architecture of this. Kaz sent me her like inspiration photo, the reference material, and it was from Niger. Which has a lot of this architecture, which I assume is built out of Adobe, but really, really nice. A lot of like geometric stuff. Oh, look at all this. Banging. It's like a mosque. Kayara, since you're live on the stream, do you want to do a grüezi?
No.
It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Super, super pretty. Yes, indeed, Shami. Reminds me of Mauritania. Yes, indeed. I had thought Mali, because it reminded me of the Great Mosque of Gênes, or Genet, I don't even know how you say it. But I'd seen that building before, and that's what my initial thought was. But no, it was Niger, which admittedly is a neighbouring country, isn't it? So the path carries on, and then it goes over the elephants as well. So, Kayara, did you enjoy getting to build for your beloved elephants?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. What was the hard part?
The skywalk took a lot of time,
Yeah.
and the habitat itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
fair.
the building, because it's part of a shelter for the elephants as well.
Right, okay, yeah. I mean, like, that's fairly natural, isn't it? They can be, like, really space-demanding animals, but really, really nice. It still gives that impression of, like, the great open plains of the savannah, while keeping true to the Italian identity of the surroundings. So, really, really nice. Again, I just love all this custom fence work around here. Like, you've incorporated so many patterns, but also so many raw materials with, like, the wood, building it around the tree, and that sort of thing. Oh yeah, Quakeros. Yeah, it is. Like, so they're southern African animals, but with, like, it's just simply that the style of the building in the central is northwestern. Sorry, Kara, I don't know if I interrupted you there.
No worries.
This roof as well, this is all custom as well? Yeah, it is. 20 pieces each. Is this difficult? Because, like, I know that in Planet Coaster, this would be really hard work, but does Planet Zoo make this easier with like their pieces and textures?
It wasn't difficult. The only annoying thing was the axis, because it was fucked up.
Right, fair enough. Yeah. No, I think you still managed to make a decent piece of the exit and stuff. Like, it's that's good. That leads us perfectly on to the next area. So I think you could be very, very happy with that. The Skywalk is so worth the amount of work it took her. It's absolutely, yeah, it really is. It's really, really eye-catching. Like, it would have been easy to just go with, like, plain concrete and plexiglass, like a lot of zoos would have. But I really like the fact that the theme carries on absolutely everywhere. So, and the round shade, I completely agree, Bear. Like, the giant umbrella. I think she's got a couple of these, but really, really nice. I want to know, like, what these actually are. Oh, it's a canoe sail. Wow, that's smart. Okay. Real nice. What about the middle? Like, what's that? Sorry, I'm just muttering away to myself, Kara. You don't have to respond to any of this. Oh, see, now I am confused. What is that? Oh, the same hot. It doesn't have the same hotkeys as Planet Coaster. That's why I'm faffing. Okay, whatever. I will have to figure out another point, but still. And yeah, and the fact that this what type of tree is this? Oh, is this a custom tree, Kayara, in the middle? Oh wow, it is.
This is a custom tree, yes.
Yeah, you made it out of like 17 bushes. I love that. But yeah, the fact that that itself works as an umbrella is smart as well. I just want to make sure I don't miss any details on the outside of this building, because it's real pretty. In case you guys didn't clock, so, like, the building does act as a crossroads for the path, but actually, when you look at it on the other side, it's a shelter as well. So you've got, that is actually where, like, the elephants sleep, and I think over on the same side, yeah, you would get the lions in here. So, like, a neat little
That's for the
multi-purpose.
elephants.
Yeah, indeed. Like, when the guests come down here, they can see into the lion resting area. It's all bloody smart. She's thought about all this, you see. She's done the brain stuff. It's not where the lion sleeps tonight. I knew I wouldn't be the only person, Kara, to do a Lion King reference to stream. It's just inevitable, isn't it? Yeah, Ginge, that was me trying to do a deselect, and it didn't want me to do it. It didn't want me to do it at all. Making our way down here, this is almost like another pièce de résistance, Kayara. And I love that also kind of tying in with Yero's area again. We've got yet another terrace waterfall that just looks so eye-catching. Just like, I mean, when I was filming those shots for that video at the start, let me turn off my HUD as well so you can see it better. I couldn't get my eyes off this. I just couldn't stop staring at the waterfall, and I'll show you at night as well. Really pretty, this one. The lighting takes a second to kick in, guys, but get a load of that. Proper nice, really warm. Staircase is amazing. I said this as well, and you'll never guess what Kayara said. I told her that the staircase was stunning, and she told me to calm down. But that, Kayara,
Right.
it doesn't matter how many times you
Right.
tell me to
You
calm
be
down,
right.
I never will. No, you did terrific. Calm down, Cockers. There you go. Relly's doing it now as well. It's contagious, Kayara. I absolutely love this building. I really love that you went off grid in a few places. I'm going to go back onto daytime. But this is a really, really cute terrace. I guess my question is, who is this for, this balcony? Is this for staff? Or is it VIPs or something?
Didn't thought about it.
Okay, okay. I'm going to choose to believe that it's just simply for me. Oh, Philip's just done the same. Philip's saying it's for him. Right, okay. That's a shame. We are going to get into that cave, but not just yet because that is... that's a big deal. We're going to get to that eventually. But again, really, really nice exterior to this. Really good mix of architecture as well. You have got a bit of that, I think, as Quaker said, like Mauritania, Mali type thing with the adobe, with the wood supports. I think we get those pieces in Planet Coaster as well, don't we? And then a really nice Moorish top as well. Which, by the way, that's you being clever as well. Look at that. Just sunk these... What are these pieces? Are they like is that like a fence? Classic fence copper. Very clever. Looks very, very nice. Big fan of that. Yeah, me too, Ariane. Me too. And to be clear, this is where Dolgi's like mountain pass, nature walk, just casually slips in, and that's also her staff room. Very clever. And we're just gonna gradually meander.
It's not the staff room, just where the... No.
That's where the what, sorry?
Look at the just where the staff can enter. Look at the sign from the Warthog building.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because you've got like your signage and stuff for the Warthogs. Of course, because this is actually the Warthog shelter, isn't it?
The entrance for the Warthog building.
Yeah, I see. So sorry, it's not a staff room. You're right. It's like
Yes.
it's like the
Look at the
zookeeper
sign.
entrance.
Go closer.
Sorry.
Look at the sign for the Warthogs.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Philip,
Pretty close.
that absolutely killed me. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Sponsored by none other than
There's
W.
some names
Inder,
on the bottom.
Mr. C. Waddle, T. Rooper, B. R-tastic, just about works. C. Swizzer, Swizzer mentioned. Mr. F. Uero, F. Firefly. Mr. Yeah, Onium. R. Av. I think I'm being dumb on that one.
Wait.
Huh? Okay, Mr. M. Itep, I think I know who that is. Jarrow, Blubber, Olga. Oh, hang on, so we've got... Oh, wait, no, that's Meta Parks. I'm being a dumbass. Oh, right, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, clearly. Really, really nice. Really lovely little bit of custom media there. So that's a really good touch. Here I was thinking, Kayara, that you had just made like just a normal sign for your warthogs, but I hadn't even noticed all those lovely little Easter eggs that you threw in there. So I do appreciate that. That's really sweet. I love that we're all immortalized in the park. Yeah, Kayara, sorry about that. I got the names in the end with a bit of help from chat. I'm a bit slow. And then this is a lovely little observation area for the warthogs. And as I got the Italian to say in the video, these things are just dogs. Warthogs in this game are just dogs. They are just constantly just like bounding around, and it's really, really sweet. Of course, now they don't do it. Now that I'm actually looking at them. But again, filming these was hilarious because I thought that warthogs were a bit grumpy and a bit mean, but actually they tend to just sprint all over the place. I tried to get a shot of this one playing with the chimes for ages, and he just did it. I think I was sat here for like 10 minutes waiting for him to do it, and now he's just gone and done it. Useless. But yeah, it's Pumbaa. It's 3 Pumbas. There we go. Look at the running. It's cute. Right, we're going to meander further downhill. Look at her lighting, by the way. That's a lovely little custom light, 9 pieces. Gorgeous as that. Beautiful. Very villagey. And we get down to a small collection of buildings at the bottom. This is like a cute little rest area where you can get a bit of shade and also get your chief beef in case you're fiending for that beef, and also some water. Lovely little cute exterior. One thing, what I really like about this, Kayara, is like just the subtle color change on the inside. The way that it actually suits like the branding. So like with the chief beef, you've actually gone for like the burger brown, and on this one you've gone for the watery blue on the walls. Really, really nice. I need to remember to do that with my custom shops. Lovely little huts. Very much bakes of Bergen. Ah, okay. Another Dutch zoo that I need to go to. And some very nice gender-neutral toilets, which I think is our first ones of the park. Just cubicles is all you need to have in toilets. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Also, this now, Kayara, the mirrors in the toilets. I did notice that, and in fact, I had Relly over at my place when I saw this, and I was like, Relly, get in here. I was like, get in here right now. Kayara has done something really special. So these mirrors on the wall are screens. I'm shouting at chat right now. They're screens that show an image of what's behind it. So it's like a functioning mirror. I've never seen anyone do this in Planco or Planet Zoo before. And I thought that was really, really clever. I love that. That's an idea of yours that I am stealing. So you can do the same as Dolga. You can tell me to calm down if you want, but I'm having that idea. It's genius.
I showed the pics really before you saw them.
Yeah, true.
You knew about them.
Yeah, fair enough. I can't now. They need mirrors in Planet Games. We do, although we'd probably like chopping off like 5 frames a second just on that, wouldn't it? So, now, with Kayara, instead of the usual, what have we done with other people? I think we've done 4 habitats and 2 exhibits with the other builders. But with Kayara, I said I want something a bit different from you. I want 3 habitats, which of course were her lions, elephants, and warthogs. And then I want something that's a bit difficult. Do you reckon you're up to the job of a bat aviary? She didn't love this idea at first, and understandably so, because they take up loads of space and they're a bit of a pain. But check out what she has done with this, and I'm going to go to nighttime for this because it is something special. That's amazing. Be amazed. I completely agree, Tay. Trying to view a roller coaster through the reflection of the bathroom mirror and Betsy is engulfed in flame. It is absolutely inevitable. So if you guys like bats, and I do like bats because they're some of the funniest mammals, how freaking pretty is this? This like purple and orange cave where you just get to go in and have bats fly around your head. I would be in here for hours, Kaz. I absolutely love this. The really, really soft lighting that you went with is such a nice touch. Like, it just gives you enough to be able to see them. But it, like, you know, it's not over the top. And I like that it's clearly a natural cave as well. Like, you've got an actual grotto down here with some water coming out of the ground. You've got like a little steam vent, which is a really nice touch, as if it's like a little geyser or something. Feeling flat right by. I know, I love it. I love sitting outside at night when you've got bats flying overhead. It's such a nice feeling. Are these babies? Oh yeah, they're sleeping. They sleep on the little net. That's very cool. One thing, as you will have seen in the video, is in Planet Zoo, they animate the hell out of these bats. If I put the lights on, you can get real close to the bats, and look how good it looks.
Caucus, wait a second.
Sure.
That's the wrong window. It took maybe 2 days.
2 days. That's fair enough. Wait, it came out well. Sorry, was there somewhere else you wanted me to hang on? Shall I carry on?
Yeah, sure.
Lovely stuff. Look at this cute little guy. Look at this geezer. Oh, Winder, it was just you interrupting. They are so cute. Look at those big eyes. Look at this kid. He's waving. Oh, Firefly. Hello, you. Hope you're well. Oh, my God. They are freaking adorable. And here's the little fruit tree. Cute. Oh, look, he's eating. Get that kiwi. Get that kiwi. Oh, he's having it. He's a hungry lad. Sorry, KR. At some point I will talk to you, but for right now I'm just staring at the bats. What cute faces. I know. Firefly, that one looks just like you. I want to make clear, I mean that in a really good way. So, really nice. And I will, of course, I know we showed that at night, but I want to show your whole Africa area at night as well, because you paid really good attention to the lighting. Loved the cave. Ain't it good? Ain't it good? So this has got a real, like, warm tone to it. And even though it has got those kind of, I don't really know what to call your lights, but like they do have that sort of villagey feel. It almost looks like there would be like little lit flames in there, but it doesn't have that harshness. I really like that it's a really subtle light. It contrasts the natural blues of the night. Like, look how beautiful the Planet Zoo night sky is. So like you want to bounce off that rich blue, and these oranges and yellows are super nice. I'm just gonna be panning the camera around a little bit. Like, look at the around the tree on the walkway. That is legitimately like a scene out of The Lion King. That's so nice. I would love to be a bat. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you. I think I would as well. They live a good life. Real nice. I'm just gonna keep panning around. Ain't she done good? Stunning. Right, and with that, Kayara, what would you say was... I know there was a couple of the habitats that gave you a bit of trouble with building. What would you say was your favourite one to build?
The fruit bats?
The fruit bats! That's a happy surprise, because I know at first you weren't loving the idea of making it. But actually, I agree, it came out really well. So I'm glad to hear that. I forgot what I was going to say, I'm sorry. Did you use... Oh, yeah, that was it. Did you use any other reference material that I didn't already know about? I knew about for that building, but I really like that you've covered a lot of the continent, to be fair, with architectural styles. But did you use anything else for reference?
Not really. I just went stereotyping.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just pictures. In 2 weeks you can do just a Mali, Niger, whatever.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, it's a short amount of time, and it's not actually that big of a space either. Like, I know we gave you a technically
Definitely
slightly bigger
small.
space, but
it was really small.
It's small for the kind of things that you were having to do. So I think you had a real challenge, to be fair, and I think that's what makes this one so impressive. To come out of like a really tight space with really big habitat animals, but still have these like big impressive centerpieces with your building and your staircase down the waterfall. Brilliant achievement. 2 weeks, that's really hitting me for this one. There's some of the areas, like with Dolga, it's like, it is insane what he can do, but we also, Dolga's just so fast that I kind of expected it, but actually, like with this one, it's like, I don't even know how you did this in 2 weeks. So fair play to you. Right, Kayara, with that, I'm going to say thank you so much, and I'm going to let you go. But thank you so much for coming on to talk a little bit about Atumbi. Oh, unless you have anything else?
Not missing, but I put custom music, not custom music, I put music in everywhere, and you can have a look under the skywalk. I themed this as well. Under the
what, sorry?
The skywalk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true. You're right, sorry, I didn't mention the custom music, and that's mostly because I've currently got my music on really, really low, just to make sure that we can hear you. But I did notice that while filming the video, and that there are speakers all along the skywalk. Yeah, in fact, look, there's one right there. And it just plays like the whole Planet Zoo Africa playlist. So it is really, really atmospheric. If you really take your time with this build and like walk around all of the guest paths, you get some really, really good ambience. So yeah, well done for doing that. That's exactly the sort of thing I forget. You know what? I've never in any of my parks placed ambient speakers for just music to play in areas, and it's things like this that remind me I need to start doing clever things like that, because it does make a really big difference. The way you've hidden the path with cladding, completely agree. Like, even more custom stuff here. Thank you for highlighting that window. Just so you don't get, like, if I was to remove that, you get that ugly concrete underneath it, and you don't want that. So KR has been very clever. A lot of pressure in the 2-week challenge, says Relly. Kaz had some tough hurdles in front of her, but smashed it. Completely agree. Also, I'm just going to get a bit more sunlight, because this is a bit dim. Another skywalk, the animals can roam freely and you can see them better and they get less annoyed by the people. Exactly. Exactly. Love that. Right, Kayara, would you agree that we have got everything?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, in that case, again, Kayara, thank you so much for taking this on. I couldn't be any happier with that. And thank you again for coming on mic as well and giving us a little tidbits of knowledge about it. So thank you.
Well, I can say just thank you, especially to Winda, to give me the opportunity.
Winda, you heard her. It's all you, baby. Thank you, Winda. He'll love that, Kaz. He'll love that too much. That you give him the credit. I love it. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Huh? Hang on, sorry. That was me that time. Anyway, Kayara, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. Do it up, man! Right, lads, thank you so much. Kaz, that was a really nice little tour that we got. Let me turn my music back up. I'm absolutely stoked. Bella Brava is looking absolutely insane. We have got, of course, if I just do a little bit of flying cam, we've got our Europe area, started by the magnificent Fuero. Stunning views. I still like this building from a distance. Is so freaking gorgeous. It's like Renaissance style staff building, real nice. Followed up, of course, by Yarrow with his taste of South America. Got a bit aquatic with some penguins. Had a couple little petting zoos. Guest interaction when they come and get spit on by an alpaca, if that's what you're into. He, of course, had this magnificent restaurant, the Bugs Bite, that has the best view of basically any restaurant in the world. Well, outside of the Amalfi Coast, anyway. Check that out. Stunning! Moving uphill. Look how the Italian is living, by the way, in her house. Best life. The best life. We've got Dolgy's North American area. Lovely bit of timber wonderland. Stunning. We all had our socks blown clean off by that. But I just, one more time, I've got to do the panning shot through the window. Kaz, you couldn't have done this any better. Just, oh, look at it! It's like a painting! It's so good! Real nice. Real nice. So now we have an African zone as well. Stoked. And that, of course, leaves us with only one proper area for zoo expansion left. But that's not what's coming up. I'll tell you for why. We have got a builder who's coming up next, but that builder is not going to be taking the final area of zoo expansion, and that is on me. I had a problem in the last few weeks. You guys know from the videos that I've shown you that when I get the new builder for Bella Brava, I like to go and meet them in person. I like to go to their country of residence. I like to talk turkey over the table, okay? And I tried doing that with the next builder. Things went wrong. I got a little bit stranded in Germany, trains, and it didn't come to be. And so we've had to enact some other measures for the next builder. And of course, I have got a video to tell you all about it. Sit tight. Whoa, okay. Hey, yes, garçon, come here. Via gates and all that shit. Can I have ein Wasser, bitte, and keine fucking bubbles and all that shit? If I wanted any of that, I wouldn't have ordered a water. So, oh, I have to pay for water. No, you're all right, mate. On your way, son. Kayara, hello you. Yeah, your normal cheery self. Listen, I've got good news and bad news. Yeah, no, I'll start with the bad. I got a little bit lost on the Hamburg to Berlin route, and yeah, I'm in Baden-Baden. Yeah, I just got on a train to Stuttgart in the end. I thought it was just all, you know, the same. So anyway, I got off the train a bit early, couldn't handle all the staring, and now here I am. So the good news is that I have spent all morning being scrubbed down by a very rotund and very jolly fellow in his 50s, so I've had a great time. Oh, you don't want to hear about that? No? Okay, well, you know, different strokes, I suppose, you know. I was getting some pretty different strokes. Right, yeah. Yeah, no. Okay, sorry, guys. Anyway, look, mate, I will do my best to be with you, but in the meantime, I think probably just get started. Africa theming, lions, elephants, whatever, and I'll probably be with you soon, so, oh, bless you. Oh, you said choose. Right, yeah. Bye! I tell you, there is nothing better than a nice normal walk going forwards through a European city. Let's get Special K on the horn, shall we? Kaza! Yes. Hello, mate. Listen, I'm sorry about the wait. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I am nearly with you, I promise. I had a slight problem in Leipzig, and my train was delayed for 2 weeks. I think I've got one word to describe that. Brexit. Yeah, Brexit, not really relevant in this case, is it? Yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you what, I'm actually in Potsdam now, of all places, so I reckon I've probably only got one more train left until I'm with you, and then we can probably start it. You finished already? Fucking German efficiency. Okay, well, I am a bit miffed, because now I've missed it, so, good management of Europe's greatest rail network, Angela Merkel. She's not been in charge for 3 years. Yeah. Anyway, look, I'm going to get back to the next builder then, in that case, in the meantime. Oh, for the video? Well, I reckon I'll just take the piss out of Germany a bit, but generally talk so much about rail delays that actually the Americans feel left out, and they're the butt of the joke. Oh, she hung up. Well, I better do it. This is the call I never wanted to make.
Hello? Who's this?
How has he crawled his way back into this? How does he always find a way back in? I tell you, for weeks when we've had this park, he's been in my DMs. He's like, I gotta get back in there. I want to build. Let me have that too. The bastard man is back. The bastard man is up next. He's got 2 weeks. Winder, the keys are yours. We're coming full circle. We're nearly come full circle. We haven't had our, we still have another builder to take on that last area. But before that, Winder, it's down to the town of Bella Brava. You know what? We have come so far with the zoo. Sneaky Minx, he is, Kaz, he is. We've come so far with the zoo that at this point it outshines the town itself. The town used to be quite pretty. It used to be the kind of place where you could stroll down and be like, this is quite quaint. But now you've got this absolutely stunning high budget zoo that surrounds it. You just sort of go like, yeah, it's okay. It's all right. The Bella Brava tourist board aren't happy with that. They're like, hang on, if people are going to come here on a trip, they need to be, staying in the town, enjoying their stay in the town. And that gives us 2 problems. 1, the town itself isn't quite up to it yet. It just needs more. It just needs to be generally developed. There's gaps, there's alleys, there's a strange monorail that's just sat here dormant. Maybe we could find a use for that. Or you could be the ones to take it to the skip. Both of those solve the same problem. The other one is transport. Now, I'm aware that the Winderland Corporation has had all these ideas lately about expanding the brand, going worldwide. I think they're a bit worried about Universal, They've got Shipley Lake in Derby, but Universal down the road. The fire's under their feet. They've been talking about expanding transport networks around the Winderland parks. Makes sense. Bella Brava needs that. Okay? We need a slice of that cash. So I don't care where you put it, but Bella Brava needs a train station. Okay? Now I think you're up for that. You've had Foxy build one for you, so think of that as a bit of a tutorial. Has made pretty clear of late that he's a big logistics man. He cares deeply about the routes that cars and buses and vans, etc. take around or indeed through a park, doesn't he? He's made that abundantly clear. Well, maybe that's exactly what Bella Brava needs. Maybe that passion just needs an avenue, and it can be right here. Winder's the logistics man. But I've got one other thing from you that I need, Winder. The town needs tarting up. It needs a train station, and also we need people getting here by boat. Italy, northern Italy, it's a land of lakes, okay? South of the Alps, it's Lake City. Bear could tell you this. And at the moment, this port is only really fit for fishermen. It's very, very practical. We need some kind of ferry system. And if that means you begging for a few extra million euro from the government to carve a tunnel here to the next lake and the next valley, fine. Get that done. I don't want to hear about it. What I'm saying is, give us like a ferry dock, give us a train station, and spruce this town. Give it some spruce, because right now the nicest thing in the town is Fuero's entrance area into the park, and by that point you're out the park. You're gone. We need some fjords. We also need to get that mountain, sort that mountain out, and get those blood sliths off your back. Yeah, and I'll leave that to your legal team. Are you up for it, Winder? Are you excited? Are you jazzed? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, he's up for it. Lovely stuff. Right. Well, in that case, there you have it, guys. Your next 2-week challenge builder, with a rather different job from the rest of them, is the man who started it all and then abandoned it and left it for me to pick up the pieces. It's back in his hands, and he's going to give this town some love.